Hi, I'm Rocky Holder, here to tell you my story about my Algical success. 5 years ago, I was told I had severe bone loss. We were moving across the state, so I just kind of ignored it. And then 3 years ago, I'm a 40-year communications professor. I was starting my second year, first day at a new university in San Antonio. Walking to the first class, I fell on slick concrete. I fractured my kneecap. I had a head injury, 9 stitches in my face, dislocated shoulder. But the worst thing was, I broke my arm in two pieces at the elbow. And the surgeon said my bone loss was so bad, he didn't know if that would ever heal and work correctly. So I was in the hospital and rehab for a month. So I immediately started researching. So I searched and searched, and Algical just hit all the buttons. It was natural. They had proven success. So I started it. And my doctors were like, oh, you don't need to do that. I'm like, no, I want to give it a try. So at the next bone scan, I still had severe loss, but it wasn't as bad. That was 2 years ago. This bone scan, I have normal bone density. I was like, what? And my doctor was like, what? And I said, now do you want to know what I'm taking? And she wrote it down, and so did the surgeon, and so did the physical therapist. Because a great example of it, my arm and elbow were in a cast, then a brace, then a sling. And so I had to have all the screws and hardware taken out. And I had 7 screws about this long in my elbow. So then I had to go back into the cast and all that. And they said, no, you'll have to wait until the holes fill in your bones from where the screws were, and it may take a while. So went back in 6 weeks, and they x-rayed it, and all the bones were already filled in. And he was like, I've never seen that happen. So it has worked for me, and I know everyone is different, but to have a DEXA scan of normal bone density was the greatest thrill I've had in a long time. And by the way, my elbow is working, which is great. And thank you, Algical.